everybody. Welcome to another week of It's a Man's World podcast. This is D. Hayes.
Christopher's here.
Same OG.
And the King of Hearts.
Welcome. How's everybody doing?
Good. How you?
Let's try.
Got
Who cares? It always picks up. We can just dry intro. Count it all we ask anymore. Okay.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Good, brother. You know, we happy to see you. You know, you been having a little low. Kind of a tough weekend.
Yeah, no, I
Don't have
have.
to go into it, but you know, we praying for you and we with you.
I so appreciate it. Thank y'all. All right, y'all. So let's just listen. We're gonna pick up the pace.
We hope.
Right.
Pick up the pieces.
That's what we here for.
Okay. So for shooting the shit today, we're gonna talk about: is it possible for you to be a city girl and an independent woman at the same time? Okay, now
City girl.
They they like to finesse niggas. They like to get all that they can from niggas. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, and they don't give a fuck. I mean, they pretty just like, I'm getting what I can from these niggas out here in these streets. You know what I mean? That's what a city girl is. And then the independent woman that's pretty self-explanatory. But some people don't know about the city girl. So what do y'all? Can you be
wild city girl?
Can you be independent and at the same time still be a city girl?
Okay, so when we're talking independent, we're talking about a girl that. What do we mean? Like has a job,
Got her
a
own
regular
house.
job.
She got her own.
She gotta work hard. She's a bad bro.
We have to like, brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
we talking about a girl like Medea. What we saying? Okay.
Medea wasn't no city girl.
Okay, so we're saying like gets up, has her own job. Okay, so what's some criteria? She has to have her own job. She pays her own bills.
You're independent, right?
Yeah,
She
this
just
for
totally
independent,
independent.
right.
She's not depending on nobody to do anything.
Yeah,
for
she
her.
takes care of her car, her house.
She supports her
She got her
lifestyle.
shit together. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And whatever she wants to do, she can do, and she don't need nobody.
And
else
when
to
I
do
say
it.
support her
Right.
lifestyle, she supports her lifestyle. So like if she likes to, you know, buy red bottoms all day, every day, no problem. She can support that lifestyle. She don't need somebody to support it for her.
right.
Right.
Okay.
She
if
ain't
she
waiting on
get-
the next
yeah.
nigga to buy her
And
red bottoms.
if she get arrested for buying some counterfeit red bottoms, she ain't dropping no name. She independent.
Shit. Better tell you about this little alleyway. Okay. Get this open feast.
I didn't drop the teeth.
Sorry. I was talking, so it might be clear. Maybe.
Anyway,
They catch me passing candy all the time. Good Lord, who put these cameras?
right. Oh fuck. Remember last? Okay, I'll tell you about it later. When I wrote the name.
He brought it closer to the camera. Like D Hayes, like
I wasn't thinking about it.
Whatever you
no,
doing.
bro, what you
All right.
doing?
All right. Anyway,
man.
can you be independent and at the same time still be a city girl?
Glenn. I'm sorry, I literally just got to talk about busting people out. But Glenn on some ignorant shit today. I already know.
No, I'm gonna go and say no.
I'm just saying because you have a more seasoned conversation.
Well, yeah, I already talked about this with somebody. Well, a couple of people actually. But my argument was that no, because, you know, if you going out like with the intent of just trying to get what you can from somebody, then you can't be independent at the same time. Because if you was, you wouldn't be needing to get that stuff from that person.
Now, what she came with the plan all by herself?
That's
what?
not independent.
He's taking it too literal, D.A.
He said, what if she planned
In a
everything
room
by
alone,
herself? In a
and then
room
she
alone.
called you with the
She
plan.
said, I'm going to get
No.
this nigga.
If you getting finessed by her because she's smarter than you, nigga, then you.
The man don't make it better, but like, you know, you can't be out here just, you know, oh, I want to go on a trip, so instead of me paying for this trip, I'm gonna find me some guy that I can finesse. to
Okay,
get
but
this
what
trip.
if she going to work every day
Why you
and
so
she just
mad?
I'm not. I'm just saying. What if she going to work? Yeah, you already know we done hit this at the table, at the plan table. Okay, I already know y'all some bullshit. So let me just come on with the aggression. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it either way, but I do know that's a little too black and white for me. You're not seeing enough gray. What if the girl is going to work every day? And that's what I was trying to tell you
But
earlier.
what if the dude? Okay, so my
and she just don't want to spend her money.
okay,
and not only
that's
that,
fine. But what if the dude said, "Nah, I can't do that. We can do this." If the girl says no,
what is
that
the
means
this? What is the no? We can't do that, but we can do this.
Okay, so what is the question? Okay,
So let's say
she
she want to go to Miami.
she want to go to Miami.
That's a reasonable
Yeah,
trip.
I'll be
That's
like-
a reasonable trip.
City girls capital.
Isn't
That's
that
a reasonable
ironic?
trip.
Yeah,
Right.
ironic,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll be
You
like,
wanna go to Miami.
So
but
what
you
if I was like,
well,
nah,
let's
we can go to Houston.
Austin. Yeah, let's go to Houston instead.
And she be like,
Ain't nobody going to Houston.
yeah, like
First of all, that's a lie, nigga. Everybody want to go to Houston. That's not true, but yeah, okay.
yeah, and she get mad because you say Houston instead of Miami. There's something wrong.
Okay.
Do that make her a
Right.
city girl?
Yeah, make her city girl.
Okay.
And how you gonna get
'cause
mad?
why
'Cause
you
you
gonna
getting
get
a
mad
trip
at
off
me?
my dime? So,
And,
but
no, and don't
Right.
get mad when
Miami?
don't get mad when you getting flued out.
Right.
Right.
Like you getting flew out somewhere.
right.
Right.
Shit.
Okay, but
and it's not Spirit or what's that Sun and Country Air? What's that shit? Hidden Valley Air, whatever.
Your ass getting
Okay,
Spirit
and
with me.
another question is, what about the man?
So you just don't care if she make it safely. Oh,
Yeah, but that's the problem. See, that's why you got no city girl.
Listen, some airlines lose luggage. Spirit Airlines loses motherfuckers.
They
You know what I'm saying? The
They
whole
lose your
seats
whole
and all.
person.
Niggas,
Let 'em
no
lose.
trace of your ass.
You want the trip or not?
We don't have any records of
No, don't nobody want that weird. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all don't want hard trip, okay? Y'all want hard now. Okay, go ahead. Are you happy now? Okay, no, you don't want that damn thrown together ass shit. No, I'm just saying, because he already in it for revenge just because you asked, just because you don't want to go to Houston.
I mean, shit.
What the fuck? If you
Okay, and what I'm trying to tell you is
If
a lot
I
of.
was, if I was here with mines, you can't be. You can't be.
Okay,
You can't be picky if I was here with mine.
Like if you here with
If I was
yours,
here with
Can you
mine.
stop putting the S on the end of that, please?
no, because if you are here with yours, then what does it matter? Here
Hey,
with
what
mine.
if I,
Okay, but
does
what if
it
mine's
matter,
a spirit?
Miami or
What if mine's a
Houston?
spirit though?
But yours ain't
to
spirit. You
Houston.
being petty. 'Cause
What
you
if
just-
mine's a spirit to Houston?
What if that's
Why
all
can't it-
you can afford is Spirit?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Why you
different.
trying to get flew
You
out?
getting
Your
there
ass
though?
better be.
You getting there though?
You
But
better
I'm talking
get what you
about-
get.
Yeah, and
You
don't
are
throw
not-
a
you are
fit.
not-
Right.
You are not taking into consideration the man that is coming forward with this though. Who he's seeking out a girl that is in corporate America or has a job that doesn't need anything from him, and this is what he's leading with to impress her. Like not even like a conversation or I'm smart or I'm good at anything. It's straight up like, where would you like to go? And that person
Okay, but
is that person a
that's
city
not-
girl just because
No,
she's not spending
no,
her money?
that's not the that's not in the
funny, bro.
definition of what I'm talking about. Because in that point, like she don't have the like an ulterior motive to I'm just with him so I can get something out of him.
Okay, but what if he's only with her so he can get something out of her? What is wrong with her?
Well, he's just trying to put something in her. But that's the
Hey,
first.
right.
That's
Okay,
the
so
first-
what?
That's true.
Right.
This is outside of this, but y'all remember on a Martin episode when Martin was like, "You was here with it, Gina." You was here with it.
Okay, but that's what it is though. Everybody, he trying to be there with it. She trying to get to Miami.
But if I tell you that I can ship you to Houston, you know what I'm saying?
First of
On
all,
Spirit.
you shipping them, okay? On Spirit.
First of all, if she want to go
In
to
the damn
Miami,
cargo deck.
but if she want to go to Miami, why she just can't say, "Oh well, you ain't got it right now. Well, I take us to Miami."
I didn't know she's not gonna do that.
That's an independent woman.
That now, okay.
That's an independent
Okay,
woman.
but-
A city girl
Hey,
gonna be
I
like,
got half.
if we
I
ain't going to
got half.
Miami, I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I
like
got
that's
half.
a city girl.
She can say that too. I got half. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, because if you can get her to Houston, if you can get both of y'all to Houston, you can get yourself to Miami.
Exactly. So
Okay, what's the difference between like a girl that maybe has even a dad who gives her a bunch of stuff and she maybe doesn't work at all and every time
that's
she wants something and
independent.
she's like,
That's-
"Daddy, I want
yeah,
to
that's
go."
not
me, that's not
independent.
independent.
Okay, but
That's
is
not
that
independent.
it's not a city girl though.
But that's a spoiled person.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is the only difference is the man is trying to get sex, or everybody can agree, right? That's what the person that's attracting the city girl is
What?
in it for probably sex.
That's what
Yes.
Future was doing. He flew that girl out to the studio like a couple months ago. And
Who
then
did?
in a
I'm
hotel
good, love
key-
and joy.
He killed the hotel key door. Didn't work no more. He said, "You ain't giving me the coochie." Then
about the free meal,
right,
bitch.
you ain't right. I don't give a fuck if it is a
do
continental
not-
breakfast, bitch.
I've been throwing around that you ain't finna free meal me, bitch. Okay.
The
As if,
continental
right.
breakfast is complimentary.
Thank
right?
you. I go there and get these motherfucking frosted flakes on my own. And this Texas shaped waffle. Y'all know. I mean-
Baby shark, do do do. Baby shark, do 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 do.
That's who's trying to get the city girls out.
Baby shark. Oh, that man with
Yeah,
the
the
big-
man with that wig, Uncle Brenda.
Uncle Brenda. My head
I
hurt.
hate everybody.
Okay,
All
yes
right,
or no
moving
though?
on. No. Mine is no.
No, y'all do not have a clear enough description of what you consider to be a city girl,
Yes, we
independent
do.
woman.
I already
no,
told
you.
we
Yes.
are living in a time, and I'm not saying one way is right or more right than the other way, but we are living in a time where, first of all these ideas came from a set up gender role anyway that obviously we've gotten far away from. But it don't matter. Just as much as you saying city girls, y'all, I'm not saying y'all city boys, I don't think, but y'all city boys be the same way. Y'all be out here trying to get a trip.
This is
Okay,
the thing.
and
You-
the girls
you-
don't even want to dig.
You a city girl, but you're not a city girl. There's a difference.
not
You know?
you, me,
Well,
right?
yeah, you. Like
Me
you a
personally?
city girl, like a girl living in the city. You independent,
Shut up, nigga.
but you ain't no city girl. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm not. I don't take
You don't.
gifts
You,
well,
yeah, you
anyway.
get you flew your own self out.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, it is okay. It's not like you won't accept gifts. The same thing like you said. It's not like you won't accept a gift.
I don't
But
like
what I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
is,
like-
if
Y'all be
somebody,
getting
if
nowadays, I
somebody
don't really-
say,
I don't
if
really
somebody tell me,
So you-
they
okay,
can't
sorry,
fly.
'cause
If
I'm
I
asking-
say fly, if I say, can you fly me out to Miami, and they say, no, I can get you to Houston.
But this
I'm
my
not gonna be
thing.
like,
Why the fuck?
This
Okay,
my
so
thing.
if you
Why
had-
somebody asking me to fly them out to Miami?
Okay, but what I'm asking you though,
Why they just can't
is
say,
if
let's
if
go
you
back.
did-
It's the way you word shit.
But if you
somebody
did
be like,
have a
oh, you
girl-
should fly me out to Miami, I'm gonna be like, what you mean fly you out to Miami?
If somebody's like, oh my god, I really want to go. To
no,
Miami.
you really
Will
know,
fly
you
me
really
out?
supposed to be
No,
Is that okay?
no,
You
but
really
you
supposed
should be
to say, I
like,
wanna see you or something like
no,
that.
you're supposed to be like, oh, I've been wanting to go to Miami. Like, let's take a vacation.
that's-
Like,
And I don't think that's
making it together.
And
then-
not
and then-
like
and
I'm
then
doing,
lose your
I'm doing
debit
something
card.
for you, and then I ain't getting nothing in
Then lose
return.
your
But I don't think the attitude is like a first time thing. I'm telling y'all, like y'all got a chick that's buying y'all a whole bunch of stuff, taking you shopping. She got you in whatever she got you in. Last month she took you to. You want to go to Vegas? She took you to Vegas. This month you be like, yeah, all month you been hollering Miami. I went to the beach. I heard the weather good. She like, well, baby, we're not gonna be able to do Miami. How about Houston?
I'm
You
not
gonna have a
trip.
little bit of attitude.
No, I'm
First of all,
If
I
she
don't
don't
know.
whine and
I
dine me,
don't
but
know
I ain't
too
gonna
many
do that.
men that just gonna be accepting vacations from women like
Oh,
that.
you'll accept them.
Like not no just full vacation, just multiple.
Okay, but if it
ones.
was more
Like,
regular
especially
to
if
you-
especially
your
if you're not in a
girl.
relationship.
Yeah, okay. If you're not in a relationship,
If you in a
then-
relationship, you gonna accept them.
Yeah, in a relationship, but
I
that's
thought
in
you-
a
I was about to say, you
relationship. It's
tripping. I
gonna
was-
be mutual. Like you gonna be doing that stuff for her, she gonna be doing that stuff for you.
Yeah.
So that's not the same thing.
But there is a lot of voids that have code. I personally cannot accept expensive things or even really cheap things outside of a relationship either. Like jewelry and stuff like that. Like I don't want no jewelry from somebody I'm not finna like in a couple of months. I'm finna look at jewelry and think of your ass. I don't care how expensive it was. That's just me personally. So I mean, I think that to accept gifts openly. I think that you should have something invested in that person because they're making an investment in you. Period.
The
I don't
thing
think-
is, if you
Oh,
don't, if
sorry,
you don't
the
have
city
any-
girl ended. Period.
Exactly. To me, if you're not gonna be invested in that person, you shouldn't be like asking to get flown out to Miami.
Flued.
And
It's
all
Don't
flued,
try to
bro.
say it right.
Flued out.
Yeah,
Flued out.
flued.
Food.
It's
Food.
weird,
That's
but you'll get used
Flued
to
out.
it.
All right.
Don't get used to it.
Flued out. All right.
Let's shoot the shit.
Yeah, let's shoot
with
shit with our
sis.
listeners, y'all. All right, so if you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. We'll be glad to read your letter on the show. Our first letter today, he asked that his name not be mentioned, but he did say it was cool to say that. I know this dude. This is my homie. This is my
Okay,
brother.
don't mention it then.
No, he said to say that.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So he said, "What's up?"
What?
What? Maybe let it snap because I spazzed on you.
What's up, it's a man's world. First of all, I'm a huge fan of the show. Appreciate that, homie. Been a supporter from day one and never missed an episode. Please keep going. He said, okay, where do I begin? My wife and I have a mutual good friend that we've known about 7 years. He's pretty much considered a brother to us. This guy was the best man at our wedding, and my wife and I would even go visit him time to time since he lives out of town and just shoot the shit with him because we're all that close. However, recently we visited him and were talking about his dating life, and he made a comment to the tune of black women don't understand him, and he admittedly can be more critical of his dates if they're black and can be critical of just black women in general. Yes, my good friend is black, and so are both his biological parents and siblings, including a sister. And yes, he tends to be more attracted to a colorless race. This heated discussion turned my wife all the way off, and my wife is a sweetheart, but also a strong black woman, and this was a side of him that she had never witnessed or heard. So much that she began to question their friendship. To be clear, she's not against him dating outside his race, but the problem she has is the fact that he
It's the
seems to
bashing.
put black women down for the smallest things. For example, natural hair, hoop earrings, and being ratchet.
Hoop earrings.
I know-
Really?
I like a little natural hair.
I
No,
know
you
my
like hoop earrings too, brother.
I know
Yeah,
my
I
boy.
get hoops. Yeah.
I know my boy, and he loves white women, but will never admit that his preference is that simple. And he says in parentheses, he grew up in a small country town in Missouri. He should have just said that and just left it alone, but he tends to often talk without thinking. He has a good heart and is super loyal, but my wife wants nothing to do with him anymore. She believes at this point she saw a side that she wanted nothing to do with, and he was not apologetic and did not get how those words and generalizations could offend her or another woman. Me and him still talk, but definitely not as much as we all used to. How do I handle this debacle? We are still in the same circle, so still see each other often, but my wife does not even speak to this nigga anymore. It's getting kind of awkward because he's still my good friend, but my wife makes herself scarce when me and him talk. Do I just let it ride and try to have a sit down, or so things are back to normal between all of us? And this is from the homie. So you got a homeboy he's greatly offended your wife and made you side-eye him because he's overly critical of black women and
Sound like you
very
bashing.
very open to women that are not black or women that are not of color. What do y'all think?
To me, I honestly don't think there's anything you could do about it. Cause like it depending on how much bashing he was doing to black women, like
seemed like he
the
doing a
hoop
lot of it.
earrings, the hoop earrings.
How you
and,
gonna be mad at natural
I understand
hair,
the
bro?
ratchet. I understand the ratchet because like
But
sometimes
that don't apply to
but
all
that-
black women.
that- yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right,
That's what I was about to
exactly,
say.
exactly,
That's what I'm about to
exactly.
say, but that don't apply to all black women. So it's kind of like he's just like he think all black women are like that,
Right,
which
that
makes it worse.
Yeah.
So I don't think it ain't gonna work. Like he
But
already.
is this
don't-
a reason to stop being friends with him?
I mean, I don't know.
He
'cause-
shouldn't because he's fine. But to me, his
You
wife.
understand why his wife is
I
off
understand
that?
why his wife is doing it because she's a black woman and
Right.
he was like downgrading black women.
Right.
Of course, he's not gonna feel like his wife feel because he's not a black woman.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
and at this point, the animosity that's going to cause by saying I'm going to have a drink with Jimmy or whatever is just like, why you got your name? Why you got black women's name in your mouth? You like white girls, that's fine.
Right.
But why? So why are you even talking about this group of people that's not your preference?
See, I always-
and trying to pinpoint really just what are stereotypes? How do you even know how black girls are? Have you ever dated one?
I always felt like when people
Did
like
say he
it's
was
cool
from
to have
Missouri.
your preferences or whatever, but when you got to demean
Right.
one thing over the other, that's especially if I'm black and not talk down on black women. That's coming from a place of self hate.
Right.
Yeah.
I just
Anger
feel, and I
self-hate,
feel like just
exactly.
like it, and being raised black and being a black man, which I've been my entire life. You know what I'm
You
saying?
sure?
Yeah. Shut up, nigga. Being black my entire life, even just being black, having cousins, friends, people you go to church with, you are very well aware that there's not just one type of black person. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Just like there's
Facts.
not one type of anybody, but there's not just one type. So I kind of agree with the self-hate argument only because there's not just one type of any of us. Like, that's the thing about black people. We can look any kind of way.
Right.
We can talk any kind of way.
Right.
We could have all different kind of experiences and still not talk and look or think the way you might think we should based off of those experiences. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
So we can be like, there's not one set thing. I don't understand that. So it kind of does sound like self-hate because is it just the skin?
Yeah, and
because
it
she can
is
be just as
deep-rooted
smart,
self-hate.
just as
Right.
well traveled,
Exactly.
just as well rounded,
Exactly.
Right.
just as articulate, whatever the thing is, and she could be just the opposite of all those things. That don't make her no less or no better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
And
yeah.
black, I mean, you don't want to even just taking it. We always take it back to, I mean, the roots of it anyway. But I mean, black people are the people that did have to look and be like, okay, that not everybody's like this. I can't just say that all these people are like this, even though they're trying to put me in a category that's saying all black people are like this. Like they literally
Right.
put us in a box and said it's impossible for basically this animal to be any other way. Yeah, we're the ones who got to decipher out what person is like this and what person isn't like this. I mean, that comes from a deep rooted thing. And it's
Yeah.
just like you said, the only problem with it, the only reason she's even mad, and you should reconsider him too. Even if it's not something that's going to change his mind, I do feel like it's your responsibility if you're calling him a friend to bring that to his attention. That the problem with you saying this is that, what do you feel like your reasons are for bashing these or bringing up these stereotypical things about black women as the reasons why you don't like
It
them or
sound
why
like
you
he
don't want to
already
date them?
know because he said he was from Missouri. He grew up in a small town. All
Well,
this, blah,
that's
blah, blah.
making excuses for him.
But
if we being
that's what I'm
honest.
saying. It sounds like that's what he think it is.
Okay, so why aren't you just bringing the white girl and us learning to love the white girl, which is what would have happened? Ain't nobody,
Yeah, that
don't nobody
would've
care
been
about
fine,
right?
but that
would've
Why-
been
why-
fine.
how's it? It ain't even no black girl here. What
But,
black girl
I mean,
you talking
his
about? You
question-
hate?
His question was, should he have a sit down with both of them and stuff like that? And
No.
that's why I said no because
No.
The wife is over it, I can guarantee that.
And,
Black
she, and
woman-
she
Wife
not
is
gonna and
done.
she not gonna ever be okay with somebody just like disregarding her or writing her off just based on the color of her
Right.
skin. And I don't think she should have to.
Yeah,
And
nah,
if he
I
is-
mean, just think about it. Like, I mean, I got nothing but black women around me in my life, and if somebody was saying that, I definitely wouldn't want to bring them around him.
Right. No,
And let alone,
absolutely
I
not.
would be second guessing myself even being around that person.
And if he
Like,
is as close as they say, like it sounds like he might even be on some just like, play uncle to my kids or godfather to my kids. Like you're not finna be around none of my black children with them.
Right.
friends.
That's not-
You
that's
pop
not
up and
happening
say,
anymore
But that's what
anyway.
I'm saying. Like you
Right.
pop up and say something like about my baby hair looking funny,
Him-
or
him
you know
being the
why she
best
gotta
man.
wear the other
Mad.
pla- like nah, we finna go at it. So it's
Right.
best
Him
that we
being the
just
best
not.
man is where it stopped. Cause like after that, that's when he started saying that crazy shit. So the wife ain't gonna let him. Nah,
Be
ain't no
around
uncle.
wife.
You don't call him uncle. That's George.
Right.
That's George.
Mr.
straight up-
George.
not even Mister.
Your
That's
daddy,
George.
your daddy talked to him from time to time. That's George.
That's your daddy friend.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? What is your mama doing? Your friend is sitting right here. Your aunties, uncles. Why are you talking about?
I feel like my first love as just being a little boy was my mama. I couldn't think of anybody in the world that was more beautiful, that was smarter, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she just was like the dopest fucking person on the planet. You know what I mean? So and it wasn't like, of course, not in like a romantic way, but just
Yeah.
like, you know, like just being like, damn, this woman is like
Awesome.
everything, bro.
Right,
Yeah, you
right,
know what I mean? Like
And
she's
even
everything.
growing up in a house with, I mean, a strong black father. Like my dad didn't think nobody was prettier than us. Nobody. He'd be like, yeah, they are. You know, my brother bring girls to the house. I'm not saying, and all of us were equally beautiful. I mean, my brother, he dates black women, but I mean, I think everybody's equally beautiful. But what I'm saying is, from a young age, he let us know that we are. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. You know, I consider you guys the most beautiful type of woman. So it's just.
Right.
But that's still something that has to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not going to be around none of my little girls. You're not going to be around my son. Even if my son want to date white women, Asian women, whoever you want to date, it's not going to be because somebody put some nasty thoughts in his head about black women.
Because that's what he want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And I agree with you.
And it better be because she's a good person, not because of
Facts. Over
anything else.
What you said earlier, I agree with. We didn't really expound on that, but it's the truth. Like, it's fine if you have a preference. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with interracial relationship. I have zero issues with that. It's just I do find a little bit of an issue when people are like, I love this, but this, which is the same as me, is just completely like a no.
Yeah,
That just seems weird, you know what I'm
comes from a
saying?
place of
Yeah,
self-hate,
that
bro.
doesn't
Like,
make sense.
You can't
Yeah.
really love yourself if you can't even appreciate other people that look like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, listen, homie. I mean, I think it's understandable that your wife is kind of off that, and maybe maybe you could try to sit down. That's your friend. It was the best man in your wedding, so I think it's definitely a relationship that's worth saving. But you should definitely sit down and just kind of talk to him about like
you're
how
looking
that's
at it.
very problematic.
I
You're
think
looking at
he should talk
potentially-
to his wife
would-
first before he do it, because I mean she may still be like to the point where like nah.
Most black wives
Well,
gonna
she
be like,
knows,
you
but
just
she
wanna do-
knows
I
they
ain't
still
doing it.
talking.
Well,
She
but at
not-
the end of the day, he shouldn't put.
But he shouldn't
put
like just
the
meet up
wife,
and not tell him like
but
in
he
the
shouldn't
same
put the
room with
wife
them.
and the friend together. Like he gotta have those conversations separately.
Right, yeah,
But that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
before he
yeah,
try to
yeah.
bring them
Yeah,
together,
yeah,
he
yeah.
No, he shouldn't bring them
because
together.
Right.
he's trying to bring them together, right?
Yeah, but I think that's a bad idea.
The first thing, I think at this point, this is going to be your homeboy.
He gotta talk to both
It's going to
of
be
them.
just your
Yeah.
homeboy, and she might not, because even at the end of the day, she's not going to ever really see him quite the same, just because that's a pretty deep
Right.
dig. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, all right. Well, let us know how that goes. Talk to your wife and your homeboy separately, and then if you are able to bring them together, that's cool. But hopefully, I think the one-on-one is probably going to be best for this situation.
Somebody ain't making it out, so
Right.
don't do it
And it's
together.
not- and she going to be fine.
Black
you
woman
got
gonna
to
be
choose
all
her.
right.
Right.
They gonna live
All right,
in a house
y'all.
like this.
So this all right, this next letter comes from Terrence. And Terrence said the title of this letter is Older Woman. Terrence said, "What's good, y'all? So my lady's about 17 years older than me. I am 28. So they grown.
Yeah.
She has a son that is
Wait, she how much older?
17 years. She
Don't
has
do
a
the
son.
math.
She has a son. She has a son that is 2 years younger than me. Things have been getting pretty serious with me and her. But her son hates me, and I hate that nigga too.
Oh no.
She is always trying to get us all together, and he and I, and to get he and I to kick it. When I tell you I hate this nigga, I mean it. He is always looking for the smoke. He is always testing me or trying to provoke physical shit. What would y'all do? I'm feeling my lady, but this son of hers is trash. Terrence. So you dating a woman that's much older than you. Her son is just a couple years younger than you. This nigga is definitely doing some shit on the low.
Don't forget, Glenn, you gotta be both. You got to be the son and you got to be the boyfriend. I know who you shaking your head at over there, but you better tell me both. I need to know how you feeling about both.
G shaking his head basically.
We already know you down with it. Just kidding. We know you don't like the Cougars. We know you already scared. Okay.
Well, I just couldn't see myself just being in a relationship with somebody that much
Exactly.
older. You know,
Well,
Like,
you're
if you
already
just
in
had,
it.
like,
So how
like,
you
just
dealing
one
with the
night.
son?
But okay, so wait, but this
With the
ain't-
son, you just got the. I don't
But
know.
you know what-
you got to respect the son because at the end of the day, if it's somebody that's
like
2
your
years older
age,
than me,
yeah.
bro, talking to
Dating
my
your
mama,
mama?
you got me fucked
You
up.
think
you
something
got me
fishy
all
going
the way
on?
fucked
I'm
up.
not
think
saying
something-
I'm not
having
saying
that
he don't
shit.
need to respect the son, but the son need to respect him too because that's who his mama chooses to be
Yeah,
with.
and you're 25. It's not like you bring me your
Right,
little 5
right.
years.
Like,
You can
calm
get your
down,
own.
calm down,
care, bro.
Jody.
Right.
That's some
care.
spoiled ass
No,
shit.
no. The difference between Jody is Jody mama was dating somebody her age.
Exactly.
So
You know what I'm saying?
what?
Look, you can't
I'm
sit
not-
here and
nah.
think about this. Y'all
Now
can't
wait,
sit
let
here-
me be clear. I wouldn't like it, but that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? My mama clearly
But you
does.
will always
It don't matter.
have in the back of your head that like, bro, he after something and it ain't.
He a city girl.
yeah.
This nigga trying to use my mama. He got me fucked up. That's what I would be thinking.
And
Okay, but what if he's not trying to use your mom? What if your
Well,
mama
he got to prove
What if
that
your
to
mama
me,
just
though.
getting her
He ain't
little
got to
check?
prove nothing to you.
Yes, he do. Because if he don't, I'm always feel like you got me
Okay,
fucked
but what
up.
I'm saying is, what if your mama, she getting her little retirement check, he rolling up in a Rari every day, taking out to eat, but taking her shopping every day. She just
My
real
mama
happy
probably
and
bought that
Still.
Rari.
Nah.
Your mama didn't buy that Rari. You didn't have no damn Rari.
Ain't nobody getting no Rari with that General Motors retirement check.
Thank
nigga.
you. Okay, so he's treating her
Working at school
100%
district.
right. You just don't like him because he is your age, which obviously is the
That's
issue.
fair. That's fair. But I just
Yeah.
don't think that okay, so the person writing us is the boyfriend, though.
Right, and the
So,
boy
what
don't
do we-
know. The boyfriend
But the
don't know.
boyfriend,
The
he, has
boys
to,
are.
he has to understand that, though.
The boyfriend is gonna naturally try to be probably kind to the son. Like the only reason he has come to this is because obviously the son is attacking him in some type of way. He said physically. He said he always wants to smoke. He trying to physically come at him. No,
Then,
nigga,
I mean, if
you
that's the
25. I
case-
guess we finna just
If
box
that's
a
the
little
case,
bit
we
in.
the
That's
same.
why
we
I'm
the
not-
same
that's
age.
why I
Let's
can't
just
side
go to
with the son.
Let's go to the
I
boxing.
can't side with the son.
Boxing gym.
Well, I'm
Well,
not
not
with
to
son.
that extent. Like he shouldn't be. Well, unless he doing something to make you want to put hands on him, like
Just go
you
to
know,
the
He
boxing
said
gym.
he's attacking him physically.
Yeah, but I'm saying like as the son, like we don't know why he doing that. Unless he
No,
just
I get
being
it. I
petty.
know why
he
he doing it.
he-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Like
trying
you
to
gonna
let
be,
you know if
You ain't over
do
here
my
fucking
mama
over
in
my
the dough.
mama.
Yeah, I'm about.
And why are you over here? Cause you 25. Well, you ain't got no place. Why you over here even knowing I'm over here spending time with your mama like that? I should be seeing you every now and again as we like, hey, what's up, man? On our way out and on your motherfucking way
That
out.
nigga mad 'cause ain't no leftovers in the fridge.
Yeah, that's
That
what he
nigga-
really mad about. Why he playing?
Where the fuck them greens at?
Bruh, I don't know. That's a good point, but at the same time, like if my mom was dating somebody that was a couple years older than me, around my age, I would have a big issue with that.
I
shit.
mean, and all you really can
Same.
do, person writing the letter, is talk to the mom and basically be like, this is what
Just-
it is.
probably just
It's
gotta
not
stay
like
away
she's-
from him.
Yeah, it's not like he's a little kid at this point. We have to decide what kind of boundaries we're gonna put up because why is he even able to get in all these altercations with you? Why are you face to face with him so much and he a grown ass nigga? Okay,
Yeah, that's true. Because I
Like,
mean, if he
you gotta
how
defend
old-
yourself.
how old
What
is
you
the
supposed to do?
guy?
Just let him jump you on
27?
you?
He's 27.
20. The dude writing the letter is 20. Terrence is 28.
And I would even say
so the
before
brother's
he
like,
was-
the son got to be
He's
26.
26, bro.
Yeah.
He should have his own life.
Yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
saying, and
He
it's
should be
not
ready
like
to
you.
start his own family.
It's not like you walking in with her like 14-year-old son and that nigga trying to fight you every day. I mean, like then it'd be like, okay, we got to get these. We need to sit down, but you
let's
can't sit
remember,
down and you can't sit down and daddy a 25-year-old
Right.
and you or
Let's
26-year-old and you
let's not
28.
like-
You
let's-
either finna fight him or you need to tell his mama you got to talk to your son.
Make sure we keep
I
in
gotta
mind
go.
that some people be living with their parents till they about 30 something.
Well, she's not ready to
That's true,
date.
too.
Then she's not ready to date. Maybe she's not ready to date till you're 30 because your
Nah,
baby
that
boy
nigga-
ain't ready for you to have a man
Only
yet.
thing he can do is really like from the perspective of the boyfriend. All he can do is talk to his girl, cause
Right.
I mean you can't talk to the son,
And it doesn't matter.
That's gonna end up in y'all
You
gonna
mean
end up
talk to
fighting.
mama?
Right. And it is dysfunction.
No,
even
no,
if
I
you
ain't
have
gonna say
a
that.
even if you have a little you're dating somebody and you have a little child that is not liking your boyfriend, it's not unhealthy. I'm sorry, it's not healthy just to break off every relationship if it's not any harm or nothing's happening to the child other than they're just, oh, I don't want my mama to be with somebody. Like that's creating dysfunction, which obviously has been happening if he's 26 thinking he still get away from this shit. Like your mama grown, she know how to get in and be with somebody. If she's not being abused or about to be physically harmed, the 26-year-old don't have nothing to do about it. Mama, you need to either fix
I
that
agree.
or
Mama-
you,
mama
sir,
gotta look
you
like
gonna have
Lisa
to break
Ray.
up. You need to break up with her.
She might not.
Wait, you said what?
I said, Mama must look like Lisa Ray. Or
She
something.
might look like Nell Carter. It
I
don't
know,
matter,
you never
right?
know what he like. But if she doesn't
That's
deal
what
with
you
it,
like.
you as the 28-year-old, I would say you need to get out of that situation because it's dysfunctional. It's already kind of a taboo situation that you might have challenges with anyway. Like, you're not dealing with no motherfucking 40-year-old talking about you can't come over to my mama house. Why are you doing over at my mama house?
I
Like,
can see like 10 years you wouldn't have that problem. But
Too, I understand why he feels some type of way.
17 years,
yeah,
that's a big
me
gap.
too. But your mom is doing it. Are you fussing at her? Are you up there trying to fight your mama? Are you
mean,
trying
you
to do
can't
all
fight
that?
your
Your
mama.
So
mama.
I guess
I
that's
would
why
be- I
he needs
would
to have
damn
a
sure be fussing at
conversation
my mama.
with his girl.
Yeah, and my mama would be like, "It ain't none of your damn business." I was gonna say, my mama been happily married with her husband. That's not something she would ever do. But if I tried to come at her with something that she made an adult decision about, you think I'm finna be able to sit there and argue and then abuse the person she with?
Right.
No,
That's
everybody
probably,
need to get
that's,
together.
but that's what he doing though. He just trying to run him off.
He
probably.
is.
If we being honest,
But you're not
the son,
5. You're not running nobody off. You're grown. You're a grown up. You need to run off and find your own woman.
I mean, at this point, I
Can't
don't
marry
think
your
mama gonna
mama.
get mad if you give him that work. Because, I mean, y'all both grown. If he come at you like that, it ain't like she gonna be like, oh, you hurt my baby.
he was coming at you. He did have a gun to the
Yeah,
chin.
well, I told you to put that damn gun away.
All right.
But mama, don't let him fight.
All right,
please, for
Terrence.
me.
Yeah, I mean,
But the mama
talk
may
to
have to let him fight.
Talk to your lady and stay away from the son as much as you
the
can. I
boxing
mean,
ring.
you don't have to like be aggressive with him, but just focus on her right now.
Get that
and
nigga
just
Jack in
talk
the
to
Box
her.
schedule and see when
Well,
you
you may
get
have
a
to,
little
because at the end of
alone
the day,
time.
if it get physical, you got to knock the son out.
Yeah, you gonna have to, baby. You the
'Cause
daddy.
you can't let the son beat you up, bro.
Just get that aggression out. I told you, just take him. I'm like, bro, we going to the boxing. Come on.
That nigga liable to try to hit you in the head on the way in. Hey, you talking about somebody your
They
own
gonna
age,
sneak
too?
your ass.
Right.
Take the nigga. Let's go to the gun range.
Can't OG this nigga. Oldest OG.
Right.
If that nigga's 2 years younger than you, he ain't gonna let you do it.
That nigga probably ain't even riding with your ass.
He ain't gotta ride. Meet me up there.
Why you think he gonna meet you
So I
up
can
there?
bust your ass.
Hart would have had the situation handled.
Hart would have been in jail.
Hart would be in jail.
Why be in jail? We
Them
can
niggas
fight.
would
We
be
the
at
same
war.
age.
And the moment
Yeah.
we come to
Niggas be
see,
at
and the
war.
moment we come to
We'll
see,
be at the
with
same
the
And that's
condoms.
that's the test of right.
Them niggas
Mama.
will be at war.
But
That's the test of who mama really fuck with. Who's
Right.
going to visit in jail?
Both of them.
Right.
Baby get
And wait,
bread
what's
and
it
the mama,
called?
the
What's it called when
boyfriend
you
gets
go?
some slip.
What's it called when you?
What's it called?
What's it called when? Oh, conjugal visit.
God, that's what I'm saying.
Mama up there with a
know
bra
how
full of
big-
condoms.
Baby,
Nigga.
bra full of condoms, that good old cream
Put this
slip
cooch on
on,
this nigga. I ain't seen him in 3 weeks, nigga.
and dropping the baby off some stew.
Right, I done lotion
Some
this pussy
stew?
up for you today,
You
nigga.
make sure you eat them carrots in there.
That
I'm gonna be
Jeremy.
taking care of everybody.
Okay, let's move on.
Put on
Definitely
that
not
cocoa
helping
butter
it.
Jeremy.
Definitely
All
not
right,
helping
so-
anymore.
Right.
Baby oil.
Baby, rewind about 3 minutes. Take that advice.
Right, yeah. Don't talk about lotion up the pussy. All right. Anyway, if you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. We'll be glad to not answer none of your damn questions and help you with shit also. All right. All right, we're gonna move
We
on.
did help. You
We're
had
gonna
to
move
rewind
on.
back.
We're gonna move on to our next segment,
I'm in
which
there
is
you can use.
What's Poppin'?
What's poppin'? Poppin'. Poppin'. Pop.
I haven't committed to anything.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
gonna
I
pop
like
it.
Oh.
That's 1950 popping. I haven't committed to
What's
anything for
poppin',
what's
nigga?
popping.
All right, y'all.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin' today, y'all? We're gonna talk about singer. Well, I mean, at this point, he damn near former singer R. Kelly.
You better not.
Former
So
singer.
he's still singing.
The one thing this nigga don't want is a girl like Medea. She too old. So,
That's what I was telling G. That's what I was telling G at the planning. Talking about, I saw a meme talking about imagine winning the talent show jail talent show 6 years in a row, and then they tell you Robert Kelly is coming, baby. You're gonna be out the box. Fuck!
you ain't winning that shit, nigga.
You are upset.
You been
I'm
in prison.
upset.
You've been in prison damn near all your life, and you just started thinking about shanking somebody, and it's gonna be
Right,
Robert Kelly.
Robert Kelly.
Right. This
Roberts.
nigga finna out sing you out of all your commissary money, nigga. All
He
right.
can do Chocolate Factory, but if he try to hit that black panties, I'm through.
All right.
I'm
Anyway,
talking about I'm through.
R. Kelly turned himself in this past week. There was actually said to be a third sex tape that came out, and recently they said, yeah.
I didn't even know it was a set.
They got a couple of them on this phone.
Nigga, it's the second one that we know about, nigga. I'm sure that nigga
Oh,
got
it's
a
a
whole
mi-
damn
it's a million.
library.
Okay, hold on. The first one was the PP.
There was two back in the day.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just one.
Yeah,
I thought PP was
that's
the only one.
That's favor. Yeah, he peed on everybody. Is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I
He
heard
peed
on this
girl,
one.
too.
He peed
Yeah.
on too.
Yeah,
Urination.
he peed on this girl too.
The urination.
Why you picking on people?
You're a part of the urination.
He part of the
girls
urination.
Out here just letting niggas pee on them. Mama ain't died nothing. Just
How you get to the
Passed out.
I'm just trying to figure out how you
How you
do
bring
this-
that up?
How you do this shit so much that they call your shit a coat?
right.
How you
Okay.
bring up wanting to pee on somebody?
But
Part
listen
of the
this up.
urination.
Yeah.
Like, you
Girl, I
just
can run
wanted
the
to try
bathroom.
something.
I want to go to the bathroom. Do you want me to just go
Do
to the
you wanna be
bathroom? or
part
can
of
I
the
just do it right
urination?
here?
Do you want to be part of that?
Initiation
I can
to
just
the
let it out
urination.
right now.
Hell,
Out right
urination.
now. But when I do it, do you mind kind of sticking your teeth out and opening your mouth?
I kind of stick your titties out just a little bit.
That's fucking disgusting. All right. So
sick,
anyway,
bro.
You
so
know,
the
and what's
judge,
amazing too is that these tapes are coming out. But do y'all remember?
But how
when that tape came out, I mean, it was literally a VHS that was going around like that. Everybody had access to.
They bootlegging it and everything. They had it on the streets. The
I was in
corners.
high school when that happened. I saw it on Napster. Y'all remember Napster?
Oh yeah, Napster.
I saw it on Napster, but it was. you
It was
remember
like
that?
a video download type. They did music.
Video,
too, huh?
music
Yeah,
videos.
I never seen that. I was too young when that came out.
And LimeWire. Okay, but anyway, the judge set his bond at $1 million. And they saying that he might not. Well, he has it, but they saying he might not see
They
the
said he can't get out.
till Wednesday.
Well, they
And
say
then
he had the money to bond himself out.
Two of the girls that said to be
Paying all the
being
people
held
off $250
hostage showed up to the hearing in support.
Two of the girls that he did
there.
it. Did he did
Two
it
of
to?
no, two of the girls that supposedly are still with him right now
right.
showed up hand in hand like
It kind of sound like. Did you see the documentary or whatever it was called about him? Like surviving R. Kelly.
No, I didn't watch it.
It sounded like what I heard. It sounded like the girl that he was like turning into like a boy kind of. That's
Oh,
one
yeah,
of
I heard
them.
about her.
That's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of them
yeah,
that was
yeah.
like
On the tape?
telling them. Yeah, well on the tape and like telling them. Cause
This ain't going through the book now. Earl owe me 50. I should be able to get 75 from Pete now. Let me make sure that, okay.
I can't believe R. Kelly ain't got $1 million though.
I was about to make a joke, but that wouldn't have been appropriate.
He's been paying off all the people, bro.
How you don't have $1 million though?
He's been paying off a lot of people.
He
bro.
paying off that. Look, wait, can I just say?
Listen, $20 here. and there
It's
adds up,
amazing.
bro.
Yeah, it does. It's
really
amazing. Let me tell you something. If you, which I doubt that's happening at this point in our journey, but if you are listening to this shit right now and you took $20 from R. Kelly not to say something about this fucking goddamn shit, you need your ass whooped also, and I hope they throw your ass in jail also. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know
No,
somebody
because old school Chicago niggas. We was talking about this shit. Some of these
in
niggas.
these zoot suits.
Damn.
Nigga,
They
how
all too new.
you know this
Hey, a
nigga's
lot of
like-
people took you know,
$50,
that little
$75.
20, yeah.
That's
took a
literally.
little 5 spot.
He was giving out
Somebody took a
hundos.
little 5.
But I'm saying as much money as R. Kelly
Giving out them
had.
blue chips.
Listen, as much money as R. Kelly had, if he gave $20 to every nigga he gave hush money, that means it's at least
Bro,
probably
he gave-
it's probably 10 million people in this country that know
Yeah.
some shit this nigga done
Bro,
did.
he gave
That
Aaliyah
nigga got a lot of
Bell
money.
money.
Yeah.
He gave Aaliyah and them, I think, was it $1,000 or $3,000 just for them to hush?
Wasn't it somebody like
Aaliyah.
It was
$120?
like, no, it was like $1,000. That's it.
He gave Aaliyah hush money?
He gave it, yeah,
Bro,
to
wasn't
let
even
it go,
that much,
not
bro.
hush money, but to let
It was
let the whole
like
marriage thing go.
$100, bro. It was
No,
like $100.
it wasn't 100, bro. I
Yes,
think it was
was.
1,000, bro.
You tried that?
It was like $100. He was out here buying a
Opposite
pair
of
of
a
shoes.
She had $100, right?
Burst that little bubble.
Bro, I'm like, I said $1,000 was not a lot at that time either. So,
Not for
Yeah.
that. Not for
him.
marrying no
But the point is, he
15-year-old.
ain't got $100.
That
What, he
man-
need 10,000 to get out? No, he needs
He needs
100,000 to get out.
100,000 to get out.
and-
He got
he
100,000.
got 100,000. I think they
bro.
just
No, he
put in there
does.
that you not getting out. We not letting you get
That's
that
what they
bad.
should have done. Bond denied or bail denied or whatever.
They probably did. They just said they, letting them.
And
Try to buy
all of
out.
us kind of know
Your
stories.
ass in here
Me
tonight.
and G were talking about also. What's his name? T Grizzly.
Yeah, T Grizzly.
Was talking about. Did y'all see that interview? I think he was doing it with TMZ, just talking about how they were him and he was talking about Jesse too. We're just about to have a different. I mean, aside from winning the talent shows, that
$150
they're gonna
million
kind of-
is his net worth. He got enough.
How much is it?
$150 million.
Well,
Net
even
worth.
even on the what you call it, they said that his house had got foreclosed.
So that's what I mean. Like,
See
this
how
shit
much
is-
he gave Aaliyah.
No, no.
I want to leave that girl out of this. She don't
I don't
deserve.
want
like
to
that.
go
Yeah.
to my
Disrespect
search.
that.
Okay.
But you know what? It's only a matter of time
I'm just
before
saying.
some big nigga named like Bobo
That's what it
bend that
is.
nigga over the commissary rack and he
No,
gonna
it
tear that
is.
ass
But you
up.
think-
Either
Not really,
that, or
and
is
I-
he gonna be doing so
and
many
I-
And
private
listen,
shows?
and ain't nobody, and listen, because don't nobody give a fuck, nigga. You can cry all you want to with your black ass, nigga. You deserve to be bent over the commissary and
I'm not even been here. If you finna be performing your ass off, though, I want to hear everything. I want to hear all
and
27
and
traffic
Bobo gonna
calls
be in there
every
feeling
day
on
for
your
lunch.
booty, your booty, yeah, booty. Don't nobody give a fuck, nigga. Like that's on you.
They don't, and Jesse.
All right, let's move
Oh,
on, y'all.
Sister Jessie.
Let's talk about somebody. Now that.
Jesse.
Wow. I feel. Yeah. Okay. That's great. Okay. So y'all, next up we got somebody else. Patriots owner Robert Kraft is charged in a prostitution and human trafficking scheme. He went to a massage.
Oh, I didn't know it was human trafficking. That's the only reason I said why.
A massage parlor.
Because this hoes knew.
He went into a massage parlor in Jupiter, Florida, and they said he was getting it twisted off. Now they said that.
He was
No, they
giving a
did.
look.
They said
Hey, don't do it,
They
though.
said he getting a little twist off. What you mean, eh?
That's not new
The
though.
human trafficking.
No, but if they
feel
like
like that's
illegal
where people go there.
or underage. You know
Oh
what
no,
I mean?
that's different.
A lot of time
I'm thinking
human
you just
trafficking.
talking about the whole him going and somebody.
happy
Well, it's
ending.
still at the end of the day, regardless
That's
of whether it's
illegal.
common or not, it's still illegal.
It is illegal,
Yeah.
but that.
Let me
It
read you the
ain't
story.
as
Let me read y'all the
illegal as some
story.
of the other stuff
The
we
New
go-
England,
bad.
the New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft. Oh, okay. This is what you get for reading shit off the shade room. It say Robert Kraft and got himself caught up. He's reportedly being
Official story.
charged. He's reportedly being charged for human trafficking and prostitution sting in Jupiter, Florida. He is currently a wanted man, as the police have already issued a warrant for his arrest. Robert has been accused of soliciting a prostitute on at least 2 separate occasions, roughly a month ago. According to officials, there's a body cam footage of evidence that he had been gathered over the last few months. And Robert will be charged with misdemeanor and will have to appear in court. So basically, and they said there was footage of
back in that
the lady,
steam.
right? And they said they said the ladies weren't necessarily having vaginal intercourse, but
That's what I mean. They were just giving the head. They were just twisting it off.
No, they were sitting off. They was probably in there sucking a dick too. Yeah, that's
I suck on that
I mean, it
dick.
could be worse. It could be worse.
what you mean.
The human trafficking.
If you come in
No.
there, listen.
But, I mean,
Yeah,
they
but
got a little shower.
You got to be careful
Question
going in there
though,
after she
question
just.
though. How is he
But
getting
how's that
charged
human
for human
trafficking?
trafficking if he was a customer?
If we don't know the ins and outs of that yet, so why we kind of
So it's the money too. Is that he's a high profile person?
And
that's
he
what-
could have known that they were being human trafficked. You never know.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know.
I'm sure everybody in there thought that.
Or didn't think it.
Or
didn't
didn't, yeah.
think. People can go. You can go to a
I
massage.
mean, I'm
but
pretty
no,
sure if you
can
go to get them, if you're going to get to a little happy ending, you're not thinking those girls are illegal.
You're not
You know
thinking they're
what I'm
illegal.
saying? You're not
They're
thinking
not
about
thinking they're
that.
illegal, but also people are just
trying
getting
to get your- you
people
know what I'm
are
saying?
just getting massages in there too. Like women can go get a massage and not ask for that
elbow in the
service.
coochie,
There's
right.
been people that have, but there's been people that have. There's those massage parlors too that people will probably ask just to be asking just to see if it's gonna happen. And sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. It's not always just
But
expected.
then also,
though.
they probably asking him if he want that.
That's what I'm saying. It's an option. He could say no, but some people are saying no. Are they in trouble for going in there?
Who?
They can't be.
The people that are just going to get a massage.
Well, they got footage.
Just gonna get a little hot oil.
Right. A little hot oil.
little
rub.
rub.
The hot
down.
oil too.
That
don't
means
know.
somebody was
You
after
do
him.
get them feet.
Not necessarily. It could have just been like this was like a spot where like if you're trying to get one twisted off, then Jupiter, Florida got one there. They will.
But
twist
that
it
means
right
that
off.
But the other
if they did
side-
a sting,
With
you
the
said if they did a sting, that means everybody
Yeah, they
in
been
there went
setting it up.
down. That
Right.
means everybody in there went down.
But I think
And they got him
when
twice.
when they said he was a wanted man, I think they just looked at the video footage to see that he had been in there numerous times, and he probably went to that. He went to that velvet room. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He
He's a
wasn't just-
regular.
Yeah, that nigga didn't
I mean,
go to
maybe
the
he just
regular
likes the
place.
velvet
what kind of
walls, though.
massage do you want? Velvet.
Right.
Yeah, maybe he just likes the way the room is set up. Maybe he likes the purple hues.
But it got to be high profile.
I
If
be
he
thinking to
going in
myself,
there.
like, it's one
You know
thing,
what I'm
like, okay, and this is, I hate
Hey,
to make
isn't it illegal?
it's one thing if you like,
I mean-
if the woman, first of all, is of age, but it's one thing you want to go in there and get your little coochie, you know what I'm saying? But you can go home and twist that shit off your goddamn self, you know what I mean? You got a
But some
wife,
people
like,
don't like to do that.
Yeah,
you
some
that
people
damn
would rather have
lazy, nigga,
somebody
then you don't
else
need
do
to
it.
do that
Like
then,
there's
nigga. What
new
the hell are you
hands.
doing? You pay somebody all this money to rub up them
Hey,
old
but it
ass,
is
dusty ass
places-
balls,
I
nigga.
mean,
he
Oh,
might have
honestly,
calluses.
yeah, it probably
Honestly,
don't.
he had a
probably
line because he
rough.
got enough money to fly himself over to I don't know where it is, but it's some places where
Bangkok.
that's where it's legal. It's
But
legal.
a few times a week?
He got money. He owns the Patriots.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he could just pay
So you
somebody
saying
to do
he-
that for
To
him.
get flew
He
out.
owns the Patriots,
he
which
could- he
just
So you
won
think he
another
just
Super
slide out
Bowl.
to Amsterdam a few times a week?
Not, I didn't say a few.
No, he should just
What if he
buy
goes to the-
pay
if he
somebody
goes-
to come to his house. and do
Nigga,
it.
you should buy a bottle of Jergens, go to the fucking restroom, put the courtesy
So
lock
you
on,
live
and
in
do
low
that shit your
class.
damn
You
self.
live in low class.
He too high profile for
Hey,
him.
do the Gucci, the Gucci
know.
lotion. I don't know.
Get the Gucci.
Carrots.
St. Ives.
DA, you stuck in that thousandaire mindset.
Yeah.
He
I
a
ain't-
millionaire.
I don't know if
Come on,
I'm
with
damn
the
near,
U-
I'm
come up here
damn
with
near
the
not
usury.
1,000 there, nigga.
I'm 100 there.
100 there.
I'm 100
I'm
there.
blessed.
I got 100 over, I got 100 over there.
Right.
I mean,
All right,
he
well-
shouldn't have did that. We told him don't do that. But
Well, at least it's a misdemeanor though, so I'm guessing it probably wasn't anybody underage, which is thank God for that it wasn't anybody underage.
yeah, and
just
it's
trying to
so
get a
sad
rub.
that that's
That's
what
it.
makes it sound good. Like, good Lord, the first thing is, was it anybody underage?
Right.
Was anybody abused? That's
But
why
then
I
on
said
top of
the
that, also hopefully they weren't the women weren't being there forced against their will. Also,
right?
that's
Because there
terrible
are
also,
a
so.
lot of those massage parlors that are just. I mean, they're just out here trying to make it. That's just the business they came over and did. It's very lucrative, I'm sure. And I
I'm
mean,
just curious. I wonder how
Unless
much
the
that costs.
people,
As long as they're not
I'm
being
thinking
trafficked.
I'm thinking the owners that be owning that, they be like kind of like pimps.
oh,
Yeah.
I've been in one before.
Yeah.
It's just like a. I'm not saying. I mean, I know. Yeah, I'm telling you. You
gotta pay booth rent.
No, I'm telling because it's like
gotta pay booth
a lot
rent.
of times. I'm just telling you.
starts
A lot of
smiling.
times it'd be like a little bit
lean
cheaper.
in.
It'd be like a little bit cheaper massage, and that's why I told you. I know that you can either. Some of the
so
places
women
you
can go too.
That's what I'm telling you.
Wait, they
you
be
can,
doing, wait, women can get it like twisted
Like,
off.
that's
in
what
it?
I'm telling you. You
Women
don't
can get it twisted off.
No, nigga, they can't get it twisted off. She ain't got nothing to twist.
I'm
I mean,
telling
but they
you.
can go down there, you know.
That's what I'm telling
Not
you. It's
that.
an
You don't-
option. You can go and just pay for like a. You just go in there and just pay for some reflexology. You're not getting
Nigga over there.
Cup of rubber.
not cup of rubber fill. No, not cup of rubber fill. You don't have to go in there and get a cup of rubber fill. You can just go get a regular massage for a good discount. You don't have to get that, is what I'm saying, though. You can get a cup of rubber fill at the end if you want, or at the end of the 30 minutes, you just be like, okay, and they just, okay, you done, and you get out, you put your clothes on, you go.
Oh, nigga, you nasty. Him in my clothes.
Right. Hell no. Okay.
I'm finna go to church.
I just came here to get my
You don't
back
have to
right.
get a
That's like
cup
that
of rubber
episode
fill.
of Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince where Will took them there.
But it's-
Uncle Phil's back was hurting, and they was in jail.
Hey, shit. Yeah, because it was acting. No, but it's just like any other
know
house
Phil,
mom
listen,
in
you
any
know he
type
was
of.
gonna get one twisted off that nigga. Cause Viv wasn't twisting off shit when she wasn't dark skinned no more.
She
Nigga.
sure wasn't, baby. We can tell that was up, baby.
That
All
light
the
skin
love.
out there probably used her
All
toe,
love.
put a toe to it. Just
All right.
Yeah, but it's just like any other salon or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
you
just a
said
parlor.
Salons. I was like,
I'm serious.
Salons?
No,
Do it feel
not
sanitary?
salons. But like, it's like a house mom. It's people that are working in there. You know what I mean? There's somebody in there facilitating them. But I'm
So
saying
I
it's,
basically-
they're not
The
forced.
whole thing is sketchy, basically.
Yeah. it's-
Yeah, it is sketchy. But I mean,
So I should just stick the hand and stone massage.
I guess they might be doing a little
You
something
gonna
back
put a
there. Have you
stone on it?
asked?
No.
Yeah, them hot stones?
Have you asked?
Yeah, I done got hot stones. That feel good, bro.
A lot of
All
places
right.
do the hot stones, might.
Why did a hot stone like a pedicure?
Nah, I
They
did.
put it
All
on
right.
your leg.
Now they ain't
Y'all-
doing it at the nail shop.
We just want to do a real quick. We're
Just
gonna
all
move
up the
on, 'cause
leg.
this is just Robert Crafted. He
They
just
will get a little.
he
They will
just-
get up there in the thigh.
that nigga just old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is. He just want a little.
Wanna
Just want a little
A
extra
little happy
attention.
day.
bust the powder
A
all over
little
the room.
extra attention. Bust the powder.
He just want a little copper
Yeah, at
rub.
this point, that ain't even come. Nigga busted baby powder all over that room, nigga. All right.
You.
Right. Goddamn. All right. All right. Next up, y'all, we're gonna talk about condolences to rapper T.I. and his wife Tiny, of course, but his sister Precious Harris passed away in a car accident this week. Or she was in a car accident and she was in ICU and in the hospital
Yeah, that's
for a
crazy.
while, and she passed away just a couple of days ago. T.I.,
And it
of
is
course-
crazy that we are very familiar with her from the show. Like she
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
a lot to help. She's basically their nanny of the best kind, though,
Right.
because
His family.
yeah,
His
you
family.
knew she had a genuine interest in raising
And
the
you
kids
know your
and make
kids
sure.
is gonna get their ass whooped if they did something wrong.
I
And
looked
she's
it
probably
up.
the-
She was 66 years old, but what it was is they have the same father and different mothers.
Okay.
So her father, they have the same, yeah. So their father, I guess, had been with their mothers at different times because T.I. is almost 30 years younger than her. You know what
And
I mean?
in that
So-
entertainment lifestyle, they neither. I'm not saying neither one of them are good parents, but you can't give your kid that everyday kid experience when both of you guys are entertainment. So she
You
was
busy.
Yeah, she probably was the closest, and all of them, are a little bit older now, except for Eris. But
Eris Harris.
she was probably
That was like
Eris.
that was like their second mom.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. She
I'm
seemed
pretty
like
sure it's the
she
closest
seemed
thing
like
to
she
like
kept,
a grandmother. Like,
right, kept things normal, and it was their aunt, so it was even different than being a
Right.
grandma because your grandma does have she has a different way with you than your aunts do. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like I'm
right.
just saying, that seemed like it was the most perfect situation. That was really sad
Your
to hear.
aunts are like still kind of like cool. Your grandma,
Right.
I'm not saying your grandma not cool, but your grandma
Your
like
grandma gonna
your,
whoop your
your
ass.
grandma
Right.
like old school cool. Your aunts are kind of like they still in the new
Right.
kind of.
Even with T.I., he didn't try to mama T.I. He
Yeah.
acted like that was his little brother, her little brother.
all right.
Yeah, that was very sad news. That's very sad to hear.
Prayers up to the Harris family because that's really sad to
Straight
hear.
up.
And she always seemed like she was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, sorry y'all. Just yeah.
No, but we need to mention it though. I didn't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
not.
No, okay. Offset dropped his album this week.
Yeah,
Father of Four.
All them
Have you
children.
guys heard it?
yeah.
I ain't heard,
heard
it.
it.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I've heard parts
it
of
good?
it. I like
It's
it.
Is
good.
it better than Takeoff and Quavo?
like-
Yes,
liked
I think
it
so.
more
I
than
think
the
it's
other
better
two.
than both of
Out of the
theirs.
three.
Yeah, his is more like, I guess like what you would consider to be like, I don't want to say traditional Migos music, but like what you expect from Amigos as a group is what you got on that. I feel like.
Are they on any other songs?
Quavo is. I don't know. I don't remember seeing Offset on one of them.
Takeoff.
I mean, I'll take off. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
But he got a song with Cardi that's real good.
Yeah.
He got a song with J. Cole.
He got all the babies. on the
Offset is
cover.
low key almost becoming the biggest one out of all of them. You know what I mean?
And
It was
I-
He
Quavo
really
for the
was.
longest time.
As far as
but-
music goes,
I thought it
think
was gonna
so.
be. I thought it was gonna be Quavo, but
Me
it's
too.
beginning to be Takeoff.
And you
Quavo
never,
is as far as like popularity, but as
But
far as like
maybe it's the
musical
name.
I
talent,
said Takeoff.
No, 'cause
musical
my,
talent
even
is
my mom loves to
Offset.
say Quavo. She does.
musical
maybe it's the
talent I
name.
think is
Oh, yeah?
Offset.
Yeah.
probably.
Because he has the
Offset.
funnest name.
Quavo. Yeah, it's just Quavo. It just it's got a ring. to
But
it.
this is a true sign of even being able to break apart from the group and just be able to hold on your own. I feel like Quavo is still a stronger entity as three of them. Takeoff is, he's a part of the group. He's a part of the puzzle. But, I mean, him being an independent part of that puzzle, obviously, it's been harder for him to catch on anyway. But Offset is like, I don't know. I mean,
This
he
what
has
I
like
think.
all the hip-hop drama, really. All
this-
the hip-hop balance.
All right.
This is what I think. Offset is the true and pure rapper. I think Quavo is the all-around go-to guy.
Me
He
too.
can produce, he can rap, and he
Right,
can,
right.
you know what I'm saying? He
Right.
and
Most
he's
likely to cross
the
over.
glamour, yeah,
Right,
he's
right,
more
right.
likely to cross
Right.
over.
He's
and
the
then
face of
Takeoff,
it.
Takeoff. I think is just the more hood. Like
I think
he-
Takeoff
he'll
the
be
best
on one
rapper
side.
out of the three.
Ah,
I think so. I like.
I
It's
thought-
between
I thought
Offset and
that-
Takeoff.
I thought
It's
that
between
whenever
Offset
they
and
had
Takeoff.
like in a group dynamic, but when I listen to his solo album, like I really only like a couple songs. The rest of them is just okay.
To me, it's
You know?
between Takeoff and Offset. Quavo
He
ain't
can
in there.
rap, but I feel like as far as like being able to rap and being able to make a good song is different.
Not to mention, out of the three of them, realistically, he is getting the bottom of the barrel, probably production too. So it's about did they really give him that? Did they really give him that song that's going to put him at the top of the charts and break out?
Right.
Yeah, which we know can be given to almost anybody.
Right.
That's
And
right.
they can make it to the top.
That's
So
right.
I mean,
Well,
they
if you
not,
wanted
they
them to
not.
be a star. That's
exactly.
true.
If you wanted them to be a star, so I mean, if he's not able to just do all that stuff all on his own, then he's probably going to be in this lane, which is a fine lane. It doesn't matter. There'll be another Migos album. There'll be probably plenty more.
Yeah,
Migos
they probably,
albums.
I'm pretty sure they got one
He don't
coming
ever have
like
to do
soon.
he don't ever have to do a single album again if he don't want to, and he'll be fine.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna definitely check that album out. I haven't heard it yet,
too.
but I will check it out. All right, y'all, that is all for What's Poppin', and we're gonna move over into our next segment, which is Dime of the Week.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. You want this money, then you gotta be a bad bitch.
This week, our Dime of the Week is the very beautiful and talented Miss Jeannie Mai.
Yay!
All right, Jeannie Mai is a very beautiful woman. A lot of people have come to know her as being 1/4 of the real.
Which she almost the realest of the real. You hate to say that with so many beautiful women of color, but she is. To me, she just keeps it the most neutral without being mean and nasty and without being like, I'm perfect. She just is like a good, I'm living my, because that's what we were talking about before too. She kind of went through, she's been on the real, and I don't know if you guys remember, she used to have like a, you guys definitely don't remember, because it used to be on like TLC or something like that. But she had like a clothing show too, where she just kind of like help people with fashion. She's an awesome
Is she
stylist.
fashionable?
Oh God, yes. Oh my
No,
goodness. yes.
she's pretty fashionable.
Yeah, she's about my size too. I'm just like, girl, what you doing with this stuff? You done took a picture and go and send it down, girl. We same height, everything. You hear me? I'm tagging this week. Gonna send me a couple pieces.
Right.
No, but she went through some stuff last year. That was she was like married for several years with this guy for several
didn't
years.
wanna have a baby.
Right.
She didn't wanna have a
well,
baby.
she said before they got married, they agreed that they didn't want children. They were gonna be a couple, you know what I mean? Which I'm sure is a hard decision to make anyway. They were married for several years. It came to the point where he had changed his mind, and she was like, "No, this is what we agreed on." So she, I heard her talking about it. She basically told him like, "This is not a reason. It's okay for you to change your mind, though. But I think that we should go our separate ways so that you can be fulfilled in that way and not." Look back 10 years from now and resent me because I didn't give you a child. And he did. Since he's moved on, I want to say he has 2 kids now. And she's doing good too. She dating Jeezy.
Yeah, she dating young Jeezy.
So she's, but she could have easily, that's got to be a tough decision for a woman to make because you're talking about changing your whole,
What you look like that for?
changing your whole way of life.
That's
I
a
like
good
it.
look.
I don't care. I like
Bro,
it.
Jeezy is like,
Jeezy ain't
he
done
on his
nothing to
shit, bro.
nobody. Yeah, Jeezy ain't done nobody. He's crossing into his next stage of maturity, I believe.
Maturity?
Yeah, maturity. What? What's wrong with that word?
I feel like you didn't say that.
Why?
Are you
I don't know.
overweight?
What's wrong with maturity?
No, that's right. But
Yeah.
I feel like you said it wrong.
What am I supposed to say? Maturity?
We gotta stop being so critical. I knew what you meant.
For real, G, get off me.
I just-
You gotta say 6 other things wrong, and you come
Hey,
from a chair?
I was
I'm
just
gonna
trying
tell
to
y'all
make sure
right
you were
now.
saying it right.
It's been a lot of crouton judgment going around.
Yeah, I
in
ain't
this
croutoning
motherfucker.
over here. I just mature. What you want me to say? Mature? Like your grandma, like your mama and nanny used to say.
Mature.
Mature time.
All right.
Immature.
More time to
But
the sun
I
now.
think that that's okay. And she seems like she's smart enough. Like I said, that is from a woman's point of view, that is a huge thing I don't want to say that she conformed to it, but that's a huge thing to stand up for and then be a big enough person that's like, I'm not finna try to ruin this person's life by just making it seem like maybe I want him to have a child. Like that took a lot for her to do that, I think. And now she, instead of, sulking in it, she seems like she doesn't really seem like she's missed a beat at all, actually.
She seems
At
to
all.
be happy.
Yeah, she seems very happy.
She out here living her best life.
Which means she made a choice for herself that obviously was the best choice for her because, automatically people think if your husband's leaving you, he gets remarried, he has other kids, like that's something that
You'll
people
be
think
sad.
should be devastating. Yeah. And she seems like she's doing all right. She has
She
the
look
big
young
cute.
as hell for her age too.
Yeah, she's
Wait, how old
Well,
gorgeous.
she's not old, but she's 40.
And she's real close to her mom too. She like she's always doing videos and stuff with her mom, and her mom is like, I don't know, you just I guess she's taking good care of her now. But her mom like, look, we're trying to keep this money in the family, okay?
Right.
But yeah, no, she's
She
awesome.
might fine. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
she's
and
fine.
she don't. I mean, like I said, that's the only really even controversial thing, and it wasn't even controversial. She took hold of it on her own. But other than that, I've only seen her in really positive life. She's gorgeous. She's got like an awesome personality. She'd be dressing her ass off.
Yeah, The Real is like a popular show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it popular?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I mean,
I don't watch it, but
it's daytime talk,
definitely
so we
popular.
don't get to watch it. But maybe one day we will. Okay.
Hopefully
y'all keep
soon.
supporting this man's world.
Hopefully
okay?
Right.
So
All right,
we can
well-
watch The Real too.
Shout out to Jeannie Mito. She is a very beautiful woman, and she is our dime of the week. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to our next segment, which is One's Gotta Go.
One's
Gotta
gotta go. I'm on
Okay,
it.
this is where you pull out these
Look at
guns.
me.
You know, there's a lot of
half a second
animosity in here
slow.
today. Okay, we're pulling out these pistols to black.
I felt some eyes just.
I didn't even look over
piercing
there. I
through.
didn't even look over there today. Okay.
All right, y'all. So this week on One's Gotta Go, we're doing the OG City Girls. All right. The OG City Girls. These girls were City Girls for City Girls.
City girls, city girls.
All right. So we
girls,
got
city girls.
three female MCs, three just MCs. We got Lil Kim, Trina,
Okay.
The
and
baddest.
Foxy Brown. Lil Kim the nastiest, Trina the baddest,
Been
Foxy Brown.
chocolate girl
ratchetest.
wonder.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Foxy Brown was with the shit.
She was. All of them was with the shit.
But
Foxy Brown was
was
with the Foxy Brown
Yeah,
gonna be
Foxy
on
Brown was gonna get out
Foxy
there. She
Brown
was
gonna
gonna
be on
shoot that
her
thing.
Naomi Campbell shit. She whoop anybody ass that wanted something, bro.
She gonna add this bitch out.
Foxy
Yeah.
Brown didn't hesitate.
Did Trina hesitate?
No.
Yeah, Foxy, but you don't understand.
I feel like
Foxy, if she felt like you even laugh too much, she was gonna give you $150.
Okay,
All
but
right.
and what I was asking too is, aren't all three of these girls independent city girls? Are they not? Are these three women not
I don't feel
independent
like
city
Trina's
girls?
a city girl.
It's Trina made the city girls. City
No, I
girls. She
feel
done
like
gave them
she
all.
is.
She done gave them all their ideas. That's literally their godmama. That's one of their
That's why they the
godmamas.
OGs, because they gave the
Yeah, I think
idea.
they might.
That's why they the OGs.
Is she out there finessing
No,
niggas though?
they the OGs because they gave the idea.
I need to
They
look
probably
up
would.
the-
They
look up
probably
the
didn't do it.
man.
But they
Okay.
gave up the idea. They gave women the idea to do that. They probably didn't do it.
No, I'm pretty sure they was doing it.
I mean, they probably was to
They
some
done
people.
got flued out a couple times. More
Oh,
than a
I'm
couple.
sure they got flued out. Yeah, they probably got flued. Okay.
But they became independent though.
I think they were doing both.
Not after they became independent. Like when
Damn,
they got
man
money,
came
they
out in
started flying
1998.
niggas out.
In
You don't
eighth
know
grade,
that?
and them no business singing it.
What happened?
Girl, you know
That
now.
came out in 1998. I
What,
was
you know now?
Yeah.
That's definitely city girl music right there. That's
City
girl.
but that whole thing is just finessing niggas.
All of it. And
Yeah,
and
that's
Trick, and
true.
Trick Daddy was doing it. Trick Daddy was telling her she could do it if she do this.
Right.
Yep.
Smoking bunk. All right. Do y'all know who y'all would want to get rid of?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Wait, what are we basing this off
This
of?
is so
They music,
disrespectful.
One got it.
I don't know.
or
No,
just like
that's-
it? Just like it's
I know
total.
what I'm
Who was
basing.
the best independent city girl?
I'm trying to figure out who
Representative.
I want to get finessed by.
Yeah.
That's what I
Wait,
want.
wait. If you getting rid of
wait,
one,
wait.
then you gonna get rid of the one you wouldn't want to be finessed
Exactly.
by. Okay.
Oh, okay. We can do
Wait.
that.
So I'm going with I'm keeping the ones that I wouldn't mind.
So we going off a total package.
Which
not just the
era are we
music.
going
Now,
in?
it's
I don't
only
want you
one
to
of
ask me.
Now
There's only one of them that's
I got-
gonna have all your money.
I got-
And I don't even know.
now
if
I
y'all
got
know which
this
one
too.
it is.
Which one gonna get all my money?
I know which one gonna get all my money too. Now
right.
look,
Yeah.
I
know
got
which
a
one
question.
get all
Are
my
we
money.
talking about when that came out? We talking about them years, or we talking about right now?
We talking
We
about
talking
them
about
years.
as a whole, like as a whole.
Ooh, you got to think about which ones you're gonna go with for right now, though. You got to be with them for.
So this is not based off.
gotta be
music.
getting
This
finessed
just
for a
based
So
while.
off
it's based off them, just them as a whole, right?
Yeah, music,
Okay.
everything. Who
Okay.
you like best?
finesse
who you,
capability. Okay.
All right.
who you like to look at? Because everybody was doing something. Everybody had their legs wide open with diamonds in the coochie with the
Right.
diamond
Yeah.
thumb.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Shut up, that's true.
Yeah,
Every
Foxy Brown
last
said
one.
she had the ill 99. Adele Gibbons was one time doing a stand-up special talking about Foxy Brown. She like, y'all niggas best stop fucking with that ill
Ill
99.
99.
Y'all gonna get a sicky dicky.
She didn't mean it like that. It's okay.
All right, let's do it.
I don't. Oh no.
This changed. Like
I know.
these stipulations changed it for me.
I don't.
I love all
it's
of them
too-
so much.
You remember Foxy Brown music?
a little bit of it.
I genuinely didn't know.
No,
All
I
right.
was
Yeah,
glad
I
you
remember
threw
a
it
little
out.
bit of
When we
it.
brought it
I
up, I
remember
was
a
glad
little
you
bit
threw
of
it out there.
But it
'cause
ain't. We can't go about music because it's
You
about
have to.
getting,
What's part of it?
Well, music is part of it.
getting finessed
Well, no, I think we saying like everything combined.
Musically,
like it's the
who's
music.
out hard?
musically.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do two different ones,
Let's do,
musically and then
let's
finesse.
do musically
Okay.
and finesse.
So for music,
Because if we going musically, I already got my answer. Now
Me
if we
too.
going
I got
finesse,
both of mine.
I don't have an answer.
I got
yet.
both of
Shit.
mine.
I got musically though. Let's
I
do
got
All right,
both
let's
of
do
mine.
musically
All
right
right.
now.
Here we go.
One,
1, 2, 3.
two, three.
Foxy Brown.
No, I'm not doing Foxy Brown musically.
You gonna keep
Well,
her?
who?
I don't
You
know.
getting rid of Trina probably.
I'm not doing musically. I'm not doing none of this shit.
All right, well, let's do the other one because
All
I
right.
know.
Finesse. Hold on.
Hold on, wait, I
Give me a
need-
second. Let me think.
It's
Finesse.
not fair.
Finessed.
That's why we wasn't basing it off of music.
How many
Okay, but
years?
musically,
how many
getting
years
rid of
we gotta
Foxy
be
Brown
getting
ain't fair.
finessed? How many years we gotta be getting finessed?
It's just-
Trina
it
and
just
Foxy
as a
Brown been
total.
finessing niggas for them in 30 years each.
They all, yeah.
I
They
know.
all came around
Trina-
around the same time.
Trina, yeah.
Yeah, Trina's the ultimate finesse. Next up is probably, and the third one, Loves You for Real.
All right,
She
come
just
on.
Over there.
I'm ready.
I'm not trying to give away everything.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready too.
This is finesse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Going away for finesse.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Foxy
Kim.
Brown.
I'm gonna get rid of
Yeah.
Lil' Kim.
I had to get rid of Foxy Brown. The reason why I got rid of Foxy Brown because I believe that if Foxy Brown would have asked me to fly her out to Miami and I said I could do Houston, she would have stabbed me.
Yeah, she would have got pissed
See,
off.
but I feel like, first of all, I feel like all three of them would have got pissed off. But I feel like Foxy, if she gonna finesse you, but at some point she gonna start fucking with you, and then she on your side for real, for real.
I don't know.
Kim is the only one finna love you, not really in it for the
Yeah.
money anyway.
Nah, I don't believe that because
No, I believe that.
I don't know, bro.
Man,
Because
Kim was
she really
Biggie?
like, yeah, but like even that whole situation, bro. He was married. She didn't give a fuck.
She was
she
also
loved
like
it.
But she-
16.
I mean, I'm gonna
you
say
know what I
that.
mean?
But
She was like a
with,
child.
She was with
yeah.
him though, bro.
I don't know,
She
bro.
was riding and die with him, bro.
I don't know.
She ain't never to this day.
And
Like,
Lil'
talk
Kim
bad
is,
about that,
and
right?
Lil' Kim is still she the most crazy out of all of them to me.
No, she not
Crazy.
crazy.
Like
Foxy
now?
Brown's probably the most crazy.
No, I'm talking about like now.
She don't
like,
went- no,
she,
no,
she
no,
went
you
went
talking
left,
about
bro.
appearance. You talking about appearance.
Yeah, she went.
But that
she
don't
went
make her
way
crazy.
left.
Yeah.
He talking about
She
what?
look left.
Appearance. Like,
Yeah,
she
you
looked
talking
the
about
craziest.
appearance. Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking about at first, but then I was
That's
like,
why I said the total.
I'm gonna go. That's why I said how long we getting finessed.
How long? What
how
you
long?
mean, like a few
Because
months or a year or 10 years?
Because Lil' Kim was finding the mug before she started messing with herself. To me,
No,
Yeah,
we
that's
doing
what
yeah.
kinda
we
threw it
doing
off
like
of me.
1998, but in today. They looked in 98.
yeah. So that's why I said I'm keeping Kim.
I'm still keeping mine.
All right.
You gonna
We're
get
gonna have to
stabbed, bro.
post this poll on Twitter and Instagram and see what you guys think. Who is the number one OC City Girl and who is
OG.
the one OG City Girl?
City girl.
Who was the
City
most
Girl.
likely to get flued out? And
I think Trina's most likely to get flued out.
No, Trina
Yes,
is the baddest.
I think
Trina,
so.
Trina first.
Trina can get all this money.
Trina, what?
Yeah.
All the
And
little
it ain't
money I
that
got.
much. It ain't that much. You can have it.
Listen,
Look, I
can't
got
fly
you
to
75
Miami.
Merle.
What?
I can get 55.
Listen, I can come pick you up.
Trina just
Listen,
may
I'ma get you here.
Trina may just get on American.
I hate you. I'm gonna get you.
Trick Daddy was
I'ma
on
get you.
Spirit.
You gonna get that Delta
Trick Daddy
flight?
was on Spirit. Somebody was on Instagram was like, nigga, Trick Daddy is in the seat next to me on Spirit Airlines. That nigga had
Trina
one
ain't on
of them. That
Spirit.
nigga had one of them neck pillows.
Man, he wanna relax
Trina ain't no
too.
Spirit. I know that.
Nah, Trina can get on. She can do Southwest.
You could get Trina a Delta flight.
No.
She can hop
you
on
can
somebody's private jet too. You know.
Nah,
I don't have no private jet to
I ain't
get
got no
her, but-
private jet
Okay.
money.
Are we gonna post
G
it?
said he gonna get you there.
Yeah, we
D.
gonna get
Hayes
you there. If I
spend
got
all
to come
this
get
money.
you.
D. Hayes gonna be walking down the street with no
If I got to-
socks on.
If I got to make a 2-day trip.
How the fuck she gonna be in a private jet and I'm
Baby,
not
that
on
conversation
one?
sound perfect.
She ain't
That
getting
conversation
that
sound
private
perfect for them jeans. Okay, I'm come get. I don't care if I got to come get you.
Let me come get
I might
you.
take a 2-day trip.
It's time.
I got some sick days I can use.
All right, let's
Come
move
down
on, y'all.
there.
Let's move on.
You think anybody trying to be in the damn car for 2 days back though, nigga? Okay, hell no.
That's 4 days, 8 days worth of trip. Shit, I got to take her ass back. And Lord,
Hell no, nigga.
A lot of gas money.
that's a lot
How
of
long
gas.
is she
See, this-
staying?
All right,
She
y'all.
must be staying for a while if I got to do all that
Right.
driving.
We gonna move over to our last
home
segment of
with
the
Tesla,
night. It's been a great show, and you know what? In honor of this is our
been a
last
great
show.
Black History Month.
I was about to say
Yeah.
this is our last show of the Black History Month of the month. It flew by. There's been so much going on. It's kind of deflected us from being able to really just celebrate our amazingness, but we can celebrate it 365 days a year.
Oh, yeah.
But
And
as
we
far
do.
as it being nationally recognized,
And did.
you know, It's been a little rough for us, you know. Jesse been out here showing his ass. R. Kelly been out here showing his ass.
Everybody.
Yeah.
It's literally been ass out.
Yeah.
Ass.
Jesse's gonna be in trouble too. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right. But anyway, this week for our last segment is Black
Black history.
history.
Black history.
That was good.
Black history.
We didn't plan that. That was good.
That was very organic. All right. So our last segment, y'all, for Black History this month, we're gonna talk about old school figures in Black history, and how would they react now to the circumstances that they went through back in the day. All right, or the things that they contributed back in the day. How would they handle that or react now? So first up is the woman that wanted all the smoke. She was always with the shits. The number one goon on the Greyhound. The Greyhound goon.
Greyhound goon
Greyhound
herself.
Goon.
Miss
The Greyhound bully.
Miss Rosa Parks.
Yes,
all right.
yeah.
Now,
Yes,
what y'all
ma'am.
think would happen in today's demographic in today's time if Rosa Parks was on that bus and somebody's like, "Get in the back, gal."
You go first, bro.
You
Yours-
going to jail today, baby?
Going to jail now.
First of all, I feel like Rosa, and really, I don't think this probably wasn't even true back then.
Today's
I feel like,
Rosa.
I feel like Rosa. I feel like both of them, but back in the day, I feel like, or even right now, I feel like Rosa would have had a little switchblade or like a little razor blade in her bra. You know what I'm saying? She just had to get up under that slip and get
She was
to
ready.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, she put it on the back in the day, but she'd have got more time. But now she might be able to get away with it because Black Lives Matter movement and everything.
It would have been
But,
a good long, get the hell on look, dead in the
Right.
eyes.
She's still not moving.
No, still
okay?
not moving.
Yeah.
None
I
of
feel like
this
she
would
probably.
even-
I feel like she
Attitude
probably wouldn't have said
bad.
nothing.
Like
After
Anita.
that, Look, switch would have been in the hand. She ain't even moved. Okay.
Right.
You
I
like,
feel
how
like
did it-
right now she wouldn't say nothing. She'd be like, "I need you to move."
It'd
She'd
be like
just
on
look at
South
him.
Yeah,
She'd
that's
have
what I'm
been
saying.
like,
Yeah, it's gonna be a long get the hell on look first before
Yeah.
any words even emerge.
And
okay?
then before she say something to him, she gonna say something to everybody around. But I know y'all get this nigga away
yeah,
from me.
exactly. Yes.
Somebody better get him.
Somebody
Right.
better get. So it's gonna be a good. Somebody better get him.
Yeah.
She would have did that. Have y'all seen that video of the boy was kicking out his girlfriend for cheating and his best friend was there? And she called him stupid or something. He was like, "Who you talking to?" And he started spinning around looking like, "Who you talking to?" And nobody, I feel like Rosa would have did that. Like, who
Yeah, no,
This nigga ain't talking to
I
me.
know he not talking
She'd
to
have
me.
been like, hell no. Who the fuck finna get up though, nigga? I ain't getting up from shit, nigga.
You know who the
I
fuck
wish
I
a
am?
bitch would. You tried it.
My name is Rosa, not getting up Parker, bitch.
Right, yeah.
And the next day she would have had the 3 rows in front of her and in back roped off. Tell you don't have this is our section, nigga. Now so we don't want no more
Had Al
confusion.
Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, if they can get him on there, everybody would have
They
been
get
ready to
him on
go.
there.
She probably been touch me if you want to. Go ahead, touch
Right.
me. I
Right.
want you to.
She'd
touch
have been up
me.
there on some I wish a bitch would.
double
Yeah.
dog dead.
Yeah.
I just got done working a double shift and you all up in my motherfucking face. I want
Right.
you to touch me.
I'm from
I
the wish a
guarantee.
nigga would.
I said,
I think the
I
best-
hope you make it home.
From
I
the
know
wish a
the-
nigga would.
I think the best thing about this story too is thanks to Rosa Parks, like literally ain't nobody trying to black woman on a bus. It can be 3 a.m. Like you ain't gonna say shit to her.
Right.
Except for can I get you? Would you like to lift your feet? Would you like my seat? Would you like you really
Want me
not
to copper rubber
like the-
feet? You
yeah.
may say that on
Rubber
rubber
feet.
feet. Copper rubber
Like the
feet.
black woman is the last woman you messing with on the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all,
'Cause,
she
yeah,
on
I
the
don't want
bus.
no smoke.
So,
She
right.
just got off this shift. She not
Right.
playing with you. You saw what Rosa did, and you
Yeah, she
finna
wasn't
get
having
you
it.
She
finna.
honestly gave us the right to act a fool on the bus.
She did. If
Think
you
about
say
it. When you was in
something to me-
school, who was it? Just niggas in the bus acting up, just singing and shit.
And we wanted the back.
Just beating.
We wanted the back of the bus.
What?
okay?
And we was good to sing some damn Usher in the back of the bus.
We used to sing
You
beat
make
down
me
your block,
wanna
knock the
be
pictures
the
off the wall.
one. What?
Be the one I'm with. Lord have mercy.
And we did it.
I don't know why I've been thinking about that all week. The nigga already did that.
We still gotta sing
I got some vocal
genuine.
abilities
You
we
sing
ain't know
genuine
about.
differences real good.
Hey,
My
that's a good song right there.
life
That's a hit.
Okay.
I
Uh,
was just singing on the back of the bus having track meet though.
all right, next
Good,
up.
well-rounded children.
What do y'all think that Madam C.J. Walker would have done in the natural hair
Oh
movement?
gosh.
It's the natural hair movement, though.
I'ma be honest.
She been
She
trying to
would
knock
probably
these
make-
niggas off their journey.
Nah, she would probably make like a real good natural fro wig.
Yeah,
One that actually
maybe.
look nice.
I like
You
some
know-
some hair butter, like some curly hair butter.
Yeah, she gonna have to do something.
I
else,
think
'cause-
she would have just switched it up on their ass. And just basically gave them all the natural hair remedies.
Oh yeah, she would. Yeah.
Because
She
that's
was
where we
the
came
first-
from.
And she would be charging her. It'd be a lot for them
Yeah,
wigs because
you-
you ain't gonna get no Party City wig messing with Madam CJ.
Not with CJ.
No
yeah.
Party City wig.
Not from
Totally.
They
her.
don't call them madam for nothing.
Right.
And I'm sure she has some good pomades, some good blue magics we can mess with. Because right now, the black women, we'll try anything. Okay?
A little Dax.
a little DAC too, a little lack down, a little edge control.
Do
I can
people
see
still
you
wear
getting
sporting
edge
wave?
Huh?
Do people still wear sporting wave?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I used to wear that shit out. I used to put some sport wave on my hair, then put a hot towel to it,
That's what you're supposed
and
to
then
do.
put a
control.
do-rag
You supposed to be
on.
using Murray's.
I mean, sometimes it was a little heavy for mine. though.
Murray's a little thick.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to. That's why you
Murray's
do one.
real thick.
You gotta do a thick layer and sheet, and you gotta.
First of all,
work
you
your
can't get
hands
Murray's.
up warm.
You can't get Murray's out the jar like this. You gotta.
That's what I'm
Nigga,
talking
right.
about.
Go get a
That's
spoon. Go get a spoon, nigga. Yeah.
You digging too deep.
You got to heat the spoon up to cut through that damn shit,
Then when
nigga.
you,
That
you
shit was
try to
so
rub it on your hand.
You got to
You
warm
gotta,
your
you gotta
hands
put
up.
some elbow grease to it.
Yeah.
to it.
You get that on your head going forward when you rubbing it on.
Yeah.
Did your mama ever brush your hair for you when you was growing up?
No, my dad
Brush
used to
your
do
ear
that,
for you?
and it would
Neck
just
for
get
you?
all on the ear.
Hey,
And I
y'all
just be
remember-
like, bruh, are you trying to hurt me?
Shut
Y'all
up.
seen that? Y'all seen
Brush
that?
your hair.
That video of Boosie combing his son.
Bruh, that shit
You
is
don't
funny.
never comb your motherfucker hair. Don't
That
comb
shit
your-
is funny.
Boy, get some deodorant, boy. You musty.
I told that to one of our. I told that to one of the people we go to church with the other day.
Oh
Because
my
he
God.
was so musty. Wow.
Almost slipped.
But it is. He got that classic little black boy haircut. When he get his hair brushed or his hair, why do the little black boys always like it hurts so bad when they getting a haircut and getting a hairbrush? They just got
Because as a young black boy, when I
don't
had long
brush your
hair, I
damn
was
hair.
tender-headed.
I was very tender-headed.
Very.
But you're not anymore?
Listen, I can't remember the last time I combed my hair because it hurt so much. So I'm probably still
You
am.
still got them luscious locks.
Yeah, I was blessed.
I wasn't.
Sure,
I
you
actually
still
was.
blessed.
I actually was.
Yeah,
I had me a good little grade. My waves was on swim,
Shut up.
and
You
then
know,
one
you
day,
get the picture on 5.
one day I looked in the mirror. Dun dun dun! I was like, what the fuck is that? Nigga?
What the fuck is that?
You said, oh my.
Well,
And you know, Madam
My
CJ Walker
damn.
will probably be able to help you, bro.
Matt,
She could probably
come
get
back.
you some
Yeah, she
I don't
probably-
know what
she
to call it, but
probably-
get
She
your
would've-
hair
she-
grow back.
probably
What's
would've
that
cracked
shit
the
called?
code anyway.
forhims.com.
Yeah.
Just for him.
Some miracle drops. Something.
I think she would have had some good line or something.
She
now.
would have had something.
Yeah.
Trust me, everybody would have been buying it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is. Do we have another one? No, that's
I
all.
think-
I think we're good. Yeah, we.
I mean, it's so hard to end. You never know how to end Black History Month. You hate to see it go. They gave us the shortest month.
Right, but
They
you
gave
know
us
what?
The short end of the stick.
Thank you, Lord, for Black History
Yeah,
Month.
amen.
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Lord.
I mean, there have been some things that have really been trying us this month to keep us from celebrating ourselves, but we're gonna do it anyway. And
And our excellence is always gonna shine through.
right.
That's facts.
Yeah.
And I encourage everybody. We talk about that all the time. You know, if you have a heritage, you should explore what that is and make sure that you know about it, that your kids know about it, get kids around you know about it, because we just have to know our history so we know what's going
even
on.
outside of that, like, it's black people around us every day that's doing stuff that's excellent. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta appreciate that.
People in this room, we talked about it last week.
Right, right.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout
I
out to
really don't know
y'all.
where I got that from.
What?
Look, okay.
What made you think about that?
You are Marcus Garvey reincarnated, okay? So we know what he would have been doing up here yelling at folks. Look.
There was like this clip I saw on Instagram the other day. It was from the Malcolm X movie, which if you haven't seen the Malcolm X movie, that's probably the movie that Denzel Washington was the most robbed of getting an Oscar for. Cause that shit was fire as fuck. But when
You
it was
forget
like,
who's who.
no man should have that much
You
power.
forget
right.
that's Denzel.
Right. He was
You
Malcolm
thought he
X
was
in that
Malcolm
movie.
X.
Right. I am Malcolm X. Remember that thing?
I am Malcolm X.
I am Malcolm X.
I am Malcolm X.
I am Malcolm X.
He did.
All right. No
I
offense.
said
to
it too. I
anybody.
like to say it at the end too after everybody was done.
Yeah. You kept saying it.
I just said it for me.
Yeah, you felt like you had to say it too.
Yeah. They had all the kids popping up. I am Malcolm X.
I
All of us used to
am
do it.
Malcolm X. That was my favorite one because
Yeah,
yeah. All right. Anyway, that's enough. All right. Thank you guys so much
Magic
for
School
listening
Bus.
to.
When Africa got come on over, hey baby, okay.
Magic
Magic schools have to represent too now.
They were.
Magic School Bus.
All right, thank you guys so much for listening to the show. We appreciate it. Please, please, please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at IAMW Podcast. Email us at IAMWpodcast@gmail.com and subscribe, leave a rating and review on iTunes at IAMW Podcast. And we will be glad to read your letters on the show if you write us. We thank you guys so much for listening. Happy Black History Month. We got a few days left. Let's end it out on top.
Yeah.
This is D. Hayes.
Krista was here.
Same OG.
And the King of Hearts.
Flew out.
Peace.
Peace.